what are your thoughts on specific policy positions?
Well, definitely there is value in being quite clear in terms of policies that need to be changed and policies that need to be improved for these structural issues that we've been discussing to be able to be addressed. So when you talk about, for example, the criminalization of drug addicts, and we talked about the war on drugs, we talked about issues to do with police violence, police brutality. I think there needs to be quite clear and quite specific demands that are being brought forward in terms of policy formulations. But I also want to say that policy alone is not going to be sufficient, because it's a top-down approach to addressing structural issues. And I think what we are doing and what we should continue to do is creating these spaces that are more bottom-up, where we can hear voices of all kinds of actors. It's not just the allies. We also need to hear voices from those who do not necessarily agree with us. And the dialogue has to go in all directions to understand where the other parties are coming from. What are the reasons why they do not agree with us? For example, right here in the chat section, I'm hearing a comment from James Tang, who says, would mental emancipation help African Americans? And he says, why do Black people need whites to say they matter to feel as though they matter? This is where I'm confused. And he may have that opinion, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't agree with it. And I would like to bring him on board so we can have a dialogue on why he thinks that Black people need white people to tell them they matter. We do not need you to tell us we matter. We know we matter, and we matter because we believe in who we are. And if you think that we care about what you said that makes us feel that we matter, then we want to hear why you think that way and have a conversation. The point I'm trying to drive across here, Adar, is that these bottom-up movements, these bottom-up dialogue spaces are as important as policy formulations or policy recommendations that can come from the top level, so that we can talk about issues that are really affecting the real people, rather than just limiting these policy discussions only to top level decision makers.